Hello, Amanda. I hope this isn't a bad time. There's something very important I wanted to talk to you about. Is it true that you weren't successful in getting pregnant this month again? Hello, Gail. How are you? And what do you mean, again? How do you even know that Connor and I are trying to get pregnant? That's a private matter between me and my husband. Well, that's because Connor's been telling me everything all along. How else would I know what's going on? He's told me how you've been keeping track of your ovulation cycle and trying the timing method, but that you're never able to get pregnant. What? I had no idea that Connor had been disclosing such personal matters with you. Of course he has. He knows how much I've always wanted grandchildren. And the sooner, the better. So he's been very open about this from the very beginning. He's always been such a thoughtful son, putting my wishes first all the time. Yes, but to be so open about such a private matter, I really don't think that it's something you should be discussing behind my back. It makes me quite uncomfortable, especially since it isn't any of your concern to begin with. Do you hear what you're saying? You're missing the whole point of this because you're overly sensitive about the little details. Perhaps that's why you have such a hard time conceiving. I really don't think that has anything to do with it. Well, I know that at least one thing's for certain then. What do you mean? Obviously, you're not that serious about trying to get pregnant. It sure doesn't seem like you're putting any effort into it. I never said anything like that. Don't you dare talk back to me like that! Connor and I had already discussed that divorce would be the only option if you weren't able to get pregnant this time. Anyways, this was your last chance and you're still not pregnant. So you two better get divorced immediately. That's just ridiculous! There's no way that I'm willing to agree to your outrageous demand. Where is my say in any of this? Oh, be quiet. How many times have you already tried to get pregnant? Only to have failed. You don't really think that you're actually entitled to any say in this, do you? It's been 4 years since you and Connor have been married, but you're still childless. How much longer do I have to wait to see my grandchildren? And besides, my son has no need for a wife who can't get pregnant right away. Anyways, I've already found a new wife for him, so the sooner you're out of the picture, the better. What? What do you mean, a new wife? It's exactly what you think it means. Anyways, I'm certain that his next wife will have no problem giving me grandchildren. I had her get a premarital checkup, and her test results showed that she's very fertile. Unlike you, apparently. I should have had you tested before you and Connor were married. That way, we wouldn't have wasted all this time waiting for you to get pregnant. This is all a joke, right? Oh! And let me be clear about something, so you don't get the wrong idea or anything. I haven't introduced Connor to his new wife yet, and they've never met. So you can't accuse him of having an affair either. Wait, so let me get this straight. You're telling me that Connor is going to get remarried to a woman that he's never met? That just seems too ridiculous. There's no way that he'll agree to that. Don't be such a fool. I know for sure that he won't have anything to complain about. Especially since this woman already has my complete approval. Let me talk to Connor about all of this before you start making any more rash decisions. Connor! You'll never believe what your mother was just texting me. I'm standing right next to her, actually, so what seems to be the problem? Wait, so you're serious about wanting a divorce? Of course. I just want to make my mom happy, and it's always been her wish to become a grandmother. She's been waiting for you to get pregnant since we were married. But it's been 4 years already, and still nothing. I can't let her down like this. So the only way for me to make her wish come true is to divorce you and get remarried to someone who can actually give me children. And as you know, my mom's already found someone whose medical checkup was perfect for childbearing. I'm her only son, so it's my duty to give her what she wants. And right now, that's grandchildren. I see. So, you're going to obey your mother even when it comes to choosing your own wife? And you're just going to go along with it. Why not? My mom always knows what's best for me. Oh, and by the way, my mom already prepared and sent the divorce papers to your parents' house, so you just need to sign your name on them. What? And it would be good if you could submit them to court by the end of this week, so I hope that you can take care of it right away. You're kidding, right? You can't even prepare your own divorce papers without your mother to hold your hand? How could you say that? She only did what she thought was best for me. You have no right to insult her like that. This just proves that divorcing you was the right answer. There's no way I can stay married to someone who isn't supportive of my mom's wishes. Strangely, though, I completely agree with you on that. What do you mean? I know that your father passed away when you were pretty young, so you were always a bit protective of your mother. And I honestly thought that it was great how you were so thoughtful and caring towards her. But it turns out that you're just a big baby on the inside, always needing your mother to guide you every step of the way. It's such a shame that I never recognized how much of a mama's boy you were until now. It's like you have the mental age of a preschooler. How dare you! Anyways, goodbye for good. Why don't you just go crying back to your mother so that she can coddle you day and night? I'm sure glad that I don't have to deal with such a man-baby anymore. Hey, Amanda! How have you been? What? Oh, I must have forgotten to block your number or something. My bad. Goodbye. No, wait. Just give me a second. There's something really important I need to tell you. It's something that affects your future too, so I think you'll want to hear what I say. What do you mean that it affects my future? I guess that caught your attention, huh? But, like I said, it's very important. Anyways, I know that it's been 5 years since we got divorced, but it's something that's worth putting all of that behind. And that's why I decided to contact you like this. You have to understand how serious I am. Please, I'm begging you. Fine, but make it quick. Okay, so I had no idea until recently. But you have a child now, right? What? I was so surprised when I found out. Why do you even know that? My mom said that she saw you walking with your son the other day while she was on a short trip, and she contacted me right away about it. Okay. So? What kind of lame reaction is that? You could at least sound a bit more happy that I know about him now, too. Well, what do you want me to say? It doesn't make me happy that your mother saw me, nor that you're getting in touch with me like this. What's wrong with you? You really have one nasty attitude, just like my mom said. She said that you just blew her off when she saw you. How could you be so rude? I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, right. You know exactly what I'm talking about. She said that you just glared at her when she tried to talk to you. And not only that, when she tried to pick up your son so he could finally meet his grandma, you looked absolutely horrified like she was some crazy person. And then you just snatched him away and ran off without even looking back. She told me everything right away because she was in so much shock. How could you treat her like that and just ruin her first encounter with her own grandson? You know how much she was looking forward to this. I see. I know that it's been over 5 years since you and my mom last saw each other, but she really went out of her way to talk to you that day. Even though you two were never close to begin with, she put all animosity aside so she could finally meet the grandson that she's always longed for. But you had absolutely no courtesy towards her and just ruined the entire experience for her. You should at least be ashamed of yourself. I hate to tell you this, but that wasn't me. You should really check your facts before you start accusing me of something that didn't even happen. Huh? What are you talking about? Well, you're right that I have a son now, but I haven't seen or talked to your mother even once since our divorce. And I can assure you that my son is definitely not related to either of you. Oh, there's no point lying about it. I'm not lying about anything. I'm just trying to make you understand the truth. But my mom said that she saw you and tried to talk to you. And there's definitely no way that she would make such a careless mistake, so I'm sure she's right. You're really something. You haven't changed one bit since I last saw you. You're still a mama's boy and won't be convinced for one bit that your mother might be mistaken about this. What? If you're so sure that your mother did in fact talk to me and my son, I'd like to see some proof of that encounter. Especially since you don't believe me when I'm trying to tell you that it was the wrong person. What proof do you need? You and my mom saw each other face to face. Isn't that more than enough proof? Have you been listening to what I've been saying? I said that I haven't seen your mother in over 5 years, so I'm sure that she's mistaking someone else for me. I don't know what you and your mother are trying to do, but we've been divorced for years now, so we're no different than strangers to one another. I'd really appreciate it if you didn't involve me in your wild delusions. Hey, you're in there, right? There's no point pretending that you're not home. I just saw you going inside with my own eyes. You better open the door right now. Huh? What are you talking about? What do you want this time? And what do you mean I'm pretending not to be at home? I'm in front of your house right now. What? Well, you know how I told you that my mom saw you recently? That day when you just ran off after she tried talking to you. She decided to follow you so she can find out where you lived. That's crazy! She must be out of her mind! She's basically a stalker. No, actually, it was a clever move on her part. Because, you see, this is the proof that you wanted. She found out where you lived, and we're in front of your house right now. So hurry up and open the door already. And let my mom inside so she can finally hug her grandson for real now. Really? I have no idea what you're talking about. Why not? Wasn't my explanation clear enough yet? I really don't know what you're trying to explain in the first place, to be honest. None of this is making any sense to me. Fine. Let me explain everything from the beginning then. I was totally surprised when my mom first told me too, so it's totally understandable that you're having a hard time with this as well. But to find out like this that you had given birth to my son, I'm sure that you can just imagine my surprise. What? Let me guess. You found out you were pregnant after our divorce was finalized, or something like that, right? Either way, you should have told me right away. You didn't have to keep such great news a secret from me. I don't think you understand. I've said this before, but my son is not your child. No, he's definitely my son. You're just trying to keep him away from me. My mom said that the child you were with was just about 4 years old or so. We were divorced 5 years ago. So if you just do the math, it makes perfect sense. He's definitely our son. Just so you know, my son just turned 2. And he's average sized for his age. So there's no way that anyone will mistake him for a 4-year-old. Don't try to talk me down. If you have the time to be making up all these excuses, why don't you just come back already? Go back where? Are you really that dense that I have to spell it out for you? I'm saying that I'm willing for us to get remarried. You're kidding, right? I'm already married to someone else. What? My current husband is the father of my son. Again with your nonsense. How many times do I have to tell you to stop lying? I haven't told you a single lie. Well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt that you are, in fact, married to someone else now. But as your son's real father, I'm saying that I'll give you another chance to make things work between us. He deserves to be with his real father, and I'll raise him to be a proper man like me. So anyways, you should get divorced from your current husband right away, and we can get remarried. My mom even said that she'll forgive you for everything, so you can come back to be a part of our family again. You see? So just open the door. Right now. What do you mean? It must be some misunderstanding or something, but why do you keep demanding that I open my door? I told you. I'm in front of your house now. Really? I just took a look through my window, but there was no one at my front door. As a matter of fact, there's not even a single person out on the street either. What do you mean? Whose house are you even in front of? I told you. Your house. Be more specific. I'm in Fort City, in the residential area near the train station. Fort City? Wait. Is it a 2-story house with a cream and brown exterior? Yes. I just looked at it carefully and it's exactly the house that you described. I hate to tell you this, but that's my sister's house. What? I see. I think I know what happened now. What do you mean? Don't you get it yet? Your mother mistook my sister for me and approached her that day. I don't understand. Then let me explain. My sister found out that she was pregnant with her first child right about the same time that our divorce went through. So, yes, her son is 4 years old right now. I don't know what to say. Excuse me for a second. Let me go call my sister right now. I just got off the phone with my sister, and she said that she was, in fact, approached by an elderly woman one day not too long ago. She's only met your mother once at our wedding, so I guess she didn't remember her face at all. She thought that a total stranger just started talking to her out of nowhere, and then tried to pick up her son thinking that he was her own grandson. She was absolutely terrified, especially since this delusional woman was touching her son. That's why she ran off like that. But that doesn't make sense. My mom said that she called your name and that you turned towards her. Well, I don't know if you remember, but my sister's name is Samantha. And you know how your mother has a very particular accent? So maybe when she said Amanda, my sister thought that it sounded like Samantha. That's why she turned around, thinking that someone was calling her name. Wait, so what about my son? Wait a second. Didn't you get remarried right away after we got divorced? Or rather, that was the reason why we got divorced in the first place. Anyways, don't you have any children with your new wife? Well, we tried to get pregnant for over 3 years, but we were never able to conceive. So we ended up getting divorced. That's too bad. I guess it just proves that those premarital fertility test results are unreliable. Anyways, that was when I found out that you were raising my son. And I thought that it was the perfect opportunity for us to get back together. So that's why I decided to get in touch with you like this. Oh. Wait. Give me a second to process all of this again. You said that you have a son now, right? And he's definitely mine, right? You're still trying to convince yourself of that lie? You really don't know when to give up, do you? Don't try and deceive me. I know it's true. I'll even have a DNA test done to prove that he's my son. Once and for all. There's no need for any test because, you're Caucasian, right? Obviously, yes. Can't you tell by looking at me? My son is half black. Huh? What do you mean, he's half black? And let me tell you once again, he's only 2 years old. There's no way that he can be your son because we were long divorced by the time he was born. But he's black? How can that be possible? My current husband is from France, but his family is originally from Mozambique. What? Obviously, it means that we have an international marriage and our son is biracial. He's half Caucasian, half black. You're kidding, right? And by the way, we're living in my husband's home country right now, just so you know. What? So you're not even in America? That's right. We haven't been back in over 3 years, as a matter of fact. That's why I've been telling you that this is a misunderstanding. Tell me this is just a joke. Please. Why would I be joking? I'm just trying to end this conversation with you as soon as possible, but you're too stubborn to accept the truth. Oh, and another thing. But it looks like someone called the police on you. What do you mean? One of the neighbors was concerned about you and your mother loitering in front of my sister's house. So they called to let her know that they've just informed the police about you. They're already on their way there. The police? Yep. And I'm not the least bit surprised, to be honest. This whole time that you've been texting me with your nonsense, your mother's been at my sister's front door making a scene, so someone was bound to do something about it. I can't believe that she's been repeatedly ringing the doorbell and screaming to be let inside. She's nothing more than a complete stranger to my sister. No, you don't understand. My mother and I, we were just trying to... You can save your excuses for the police when they question you guys. They should be there shortly. You can't be serious. Oh, and one last thing. Just so no more innocent women have to become a victim to your self-centered behavior, you should probably keep this in mind. Some couples are unsuccessful at becoming pregnant because of male infertility. It's not always the woman's fault for not being able to have children. What? You should probably get a fertility check for yourself to see if the problem isn't because of you. Are you saying that it's my fault that I don't have children? You can think what you want, but it has nothing to do with me anymore. Figure it out yourself. Or have your mother figure it out for you. So, goodbye. The police finally arrived at about the same time my conversation with Connor ended. According to my sister, Connor's mother was extremely agitated and was arguing back and forth with the police in front of her house. She kept demanding that my sister's son was her own grandson, and that she should be let inside so she could see him. This exchange went on for more than 15 minutes. But in the end, Connor's mother finally understood that she was pursuing the wrong person, and she and Connor were taken away in handcuffs. However, they just received a severe warning this time and were sent home right away. A few days later, Connor requested his own fertility check for the first time ever. And the results? Well, you can probably imagine what he found out. His mother was already making preparations to find him a new wife, but no matter how many times he remarried, there was no way that would be able to make his mother's wish come true. So despite being embarrassed, he decided to inform her of the unfortunate result of his fertility test. But unwilling to accept that her own son had male infertility, she kept trying to get him to remarry. Unable to accept the reality of this matter, Connor and his mother had a falling out with each other. They stopped speaking to one another, and in the end, they became estranged. Considering how close they used to be, perhaps there was a better way to resolve this. But at least no more women will have to deal with their continuous pressure to get pregnant anymore. So that's one good thing that came out of this whole ordeal. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to see more content.
Hey, babe. Are you on your lunch break now? Do you have a minute to chat?
Hey, mi amor. Yeah, I just got out of the office, but I'm heading out to go for a Mexican with Mark and James, so I won't be able to speak on the phone. Is that okay? Or is it urgent, mi amor?
Oh, no. It's not urgent, so don't worry about calling me. I'll just text you. I was just wondering if you gave some more thought about you moving into my apartment? Remember how we briefly talked about that the other day?
Oh, yeah. I have thought about it, actually. I was going to bring it up tonight when we have our video chat or something, but you beat me to it.
Oh, nice. So, what do you think?
Well, to be honest, I didn't have much to think about.
OMG, what do you mean?
I mean, because I knew my answer was always going to be a yes, silly.
OMG, so you want to move in with me?
Of course I do. And I think it's about time. This whole long-distance relationship is getting tiring for the both of us, right? We talked about how much time and money and energy it's taking out of us.
Yeah, right? I mean, do you know the number of times I've driven up to New York? And then you drive down to see me in Washington? We could have bought our own place somewhere with that money we spend by now.
Yeah, and save tons of hours, right? Man, a 4-hour drive kills me every time I go down to Washington.
Yeah, and that's only a one-way drive. Double that for both ways, and I'm dead by the time I get back home after spending a few days with you.
Me too, man. Me too. I mean, obviously, if it's to see you, I drive longer than that just to see you. There's no doubt about that. But if we can save time, hey, I'm not complaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. I think you've driven down here more times than me, so I understand you, babe. And I feel the same way too. It's also been around a year since we've been together. And I think our relationship is at a good place, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm totally happy with you, babe. I love how a smart lady like you is mine. Wahahaha! All mine. Just kidding.
Oh, I love that. And yeah, me too. So I think it's all right if we should take it to the next step and move in together, right?
100% agree with that, Mia Moore. Hey, FYI, I'm texting you as I'm walking. I don't want to get my phone snatched. So I've got to type quick and short replies. So if you think I'm not interested in this, then that's not it. I'm totally stoked to live with you, Kate.
No worries, I gotcha. I didn't think anything of it anyways. I just wanted to see if you were still down to move in together. By the way, you can text me later if you want to. I don't mind.
Nah, it's fine. I can text you, babe. We're almost at the Mexican place anyway.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive.
Okay, well, I guess we've both agreed to move into my apartment then.
Yeah, it's a big yes from me.
And are you sure that you won't change your mind about that? Because moving in is kind of a pretty big deal, right? Once you move in, it's hard to move out. I mean, with all the hassle you'd have to go through, especially if you're moving states, right?
Yeah, but as long as we're together, we can figure things out, right?
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and also, are you going to tell your mom and sister about it? Do you think they'd be happy for us?
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine, babe. I mean, why not? If anything, it'll be better if I get out of their way. They'll love it if I'm not there, and the same goes for me too.
So I take it you haven't told them about it yet, right? And they don't know anything about this at all, right?
Nah, not yet. But I'll tell them. They'll be cool about it.
Well, that's so good to hear. Awesome. Then let's do it. Yay!
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, hey. And are you sure you're okay to move into my teeny-weeny apartment?
Your place ain't that bad, babe. As long as we have a roof over our head and as long as we're together, anything's fine. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
And it'll be good to save up some money like that, right?
What do you mean?
Like, who knows what could happen down the line, right? We need to save up more for our future. We should start saving up for our wedding and to buy a house or for our future kids and things like that. So we can probably save up quicker if we live in an apartment for now. You see what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And I like how you're thinking ahead for our future. Not many guys do that.
Oh, yeah? Well, I ain't your typical guy then.
For sure. You're not. And I mean that in the best way possible. And you're the best.
Sweet. So yeah, I'm down with all of this, babe. I'll talk to my mom and Catherine about it. Not that their opinions would matter to me anyway.
Yeah, but let me know what they say to you, though. I still don't think they like me that much, so I'm hoping this would somehow bring us closer.
Oh, yeah? How do you mean?
Like, if you move in with me into my apartment, maybe they can visit us and stay here. And then we can go out for dinner together, and I can show them around Washington and just spend more time together, you know? There's a lot of good restaurants and shopping malls here that we could check out together.
You mean spend some girly time with the three of you?
Yeah. You're welcome to join us for some girl time too, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding! Or am I?
That sounds cool, though. I like that idea, too. They're not the easiest people to please, but Washington might do them a bit of good. Any kind of air is better than New York, and you guys get better scenery, nice people, maybe even nicer weather.
Yeah, maybe. Better food for sure.
Better food? We have awesome food in NYC, man.
We'll see about that. Just kidding.
Ha! Bring it on!
Anyway, so have a chat with them and let me know how it goes later then.
Yeah, will do. I'll let you know. I'm gonna dig into this burrito now.
Nice. Is it extra spicy? Just how you like it?
Yep. OMG, the guac is so good. I have to take you here one day.
Yeah, maybe you can. The next time I go out there to NYC.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, Mark and James say hi.
Say hi back to them for me, please. Okay, I'll let you guys have your lunch. I'll speak to you tonight or something, yeah? Call me.
Yeah, I'll text you once I get off of work or something.
Okies. Sounds good. Mwah.
Hey, what are you up to now?
Hey, you. Nothing much. I was just watching a stupid reality TV show on Netflix waiting for you to text or call me.
Oh god, not the reality shows again. You better not watch those when we start living together.
Hey! Well, you'd better not watch your stupid action stuff.
Action movies and series are way cooler than reality shows.
That depends. Anyway, so did you speak to your mom and sister?
Yeah, so listen. I didn't expect them to react like this, but they are totally against me moving in with you.
What? Why?
Well, they think it makes me less of a man if I'm the one who moves in with you instead of vice versa.
What? You mean they want me to move in with you instead?
Yeah, exactly.
But that's ridiculous.
I know. I told them that it's stupid too. But you know how headstrong they can both be, right? They wouldn't stop going on about how I should be the one to get an apartment for the both of us. And if I can't do that, then I shouldn't even be moving in with you.
OMG. Do you want me to talk to them? I don't think this makes any sense. It doesn't make you less of a man just because you're moving into my apartment. It's not like I'm going to be paying for everything here, right?
Yeah, I told them that too, but they won't buy it.
What's there to buy? We're the ones who are going to be living together, so if we're happy, why can't they be happy?
They also don't like me going to Washington. They apparently hate that stink hole.
What? It's not a stinkhole. It's just like any other city in the US.
Apparently, NYC is the best city ever, and even if I move down to Washington, they said they'll never come to visit me or you.
OMG. Why are they being like this?
Well, I had a feeling they would go against this idea of me moving out.
So, hold on. They don't like you moving in with me because it somehow makes you less of a man. And secondly, they don't like Washington because for whatever irrational reason, they just don't? Is that it? Is there anything else they don't like about us moving in together?
I think that's it as far as I can tell. They're still shouting at me outside my bedroom door. But let me tell you, I can't wait to get out of this house. I think Catherine also hates the fact that I'm leaving her behind to take care of Mom too.
Oh, you mean because of her bad knee?
Yeah. You know how I told you that me and her have to help Mom get around to places, like the hospital or the supermarkets, etc., right?
Yeah. Well, I can understand and sympathize with Catherine there.
Yeah, and I get it too, but Mom can manage on her own, right? It's not like she's dying, and it's not like I'm never going to take care of her again.
Yeah, but that is a tough one. You know, I think I should talk to them about this. Let me try. I'll give it a shot, and if it doesn't work out, then we'll think of something else.
Are you sure, though? They're one heck of a handful to deal with. I know you've only met them twice, but you still remember what they're like, right?
Sure I do. I remember exactly what they're like. But it's worth giving it a try too, right?
All right, it's your call. Let me know what happens, okay? I mean, I'll be here, so I'm sure I'll be hearing their side of the story.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you what.
What? What are you gonna do?
I think I'll text them first before suggesting to go on a call. I can think more and stay calm if I text. More than if I were to talk to them on the phone anyway.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll text or call you or something when I'm done then.
All right. Fingers crossed, babe.
Hi, Catherine. It's me, Kate. Is it okay if we chat for a minute?
OMG. Well. Look what the cat brought in. It's you. The dumb blonde who thinks she's all that just because she works at a bank. That doesn't mean you're smarter than all of us, you know?
Oh, hey. Catherine, where did that come from? How are you?
Well, I was fine until I spoke to Connor about him moving in with you all the way down in Washington.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good that you heard from him about that already.
And let me make it clear to you that I'm not going to let that happen. You're one snobbish, high-strung, patronizing, ugly cow who thinks you're above the law.
Above the law? What?
You look down on all of us and think you're smarter than all of us. Well, you ain't. So take a hike, lady, and stay out of our lives.
Oh, well, Catherine. This is really coming out of nowhere. I never mentioned anything about being smarter than you or anyone, all right? Those are your words, not mine.
Yeah, well, I sensed it the moment you texted me. I don't care to text you. To hell with you.
No, please. I need to talk to you.
If it's about you stealing my brother to go and live with you, then shove it. And don't make me repeat myself. I said no. You're not going to make me look after our crippled mother all on my own, all right? And that's that.
Are you talking about Tanya? But she's not a cripple, right? She looked totally fine when I saw her the last time, and I heard from Connor that she's fine too.
Yeah, and you know Jack. You don't have a clue about what it's like over here. So quit thinking that you know everything.
Okay. Well, never mind then. I just wanted to ask you why you were so against Connor moving into my place. This whole long-distance thing is getting exhausting, and we're both ready to take it to the next step. So it just makes sense that he moves in with me here in Washington, D.C., since he lives with you guys, right?
Well, that's good for you two lovebirds then, isn't it? Well, you go off to your la-la land. I'm here having to cook and clean and do everything for Mom without any help. I never liked you, Kate. From the moment I saw you. And now I hate you even more for taking my brother away from me. And to leave me and only me to take care of my mom. Who's going to go grocery shopping now, huh? Who's going to do all the dishes and vacuum cleaning and cooking and all of that? Huh? Me and Connor used to split the chores, and now it's all down to me to do it. And it's your fault.
How is that my fault? I'm just taking a step forward with my relationship with Connor.
Oh, I'm just taking a step forward with my relationship with Connor. Blah, blah, blah. See, I knew it. You think you're above us. You think you're above me.
No, wait, that's crazy. I never said that.
Well, it's written all over your face.
But you can't even see me. How can you say that?
See? There you go again. You think you're so superior to me. But let me tell you, you ugly, stupid cow, you're not better than any of us. Working at a bank means nothing.
Okay, well, I think I can tell where this is coming from. I heard from Connor that you're still looking for a job, right?
That friggin' prick! He told you, huh?
Yeah, but only a little. I don't know too much about your situation. So don't go blaming him for this, okay?
Well, you can shut the hell up and go to hell while you're at it. And stay out of my business. This has nothing to do with you.
Well, I feel that this anger you have towards me is like you said, because you seem to think I'm above you, when I don't. I swear on my parents' life, I don't think that about you at all.
Ugh, just shut the heck up. I don't want to hear any of it. All you gotta do is break up with Connor and leave him be. He needs to be living here with me and Mom and do what he's been doing for the last few years. He ain't going nowhere, and I ain't letting you either.
OMG, are you being serious about this?
I'm not going to break up with Connor. That's never going to happen.
We're about to move in together, so breaking up with him is the last thing on my mind. And he would say the same thing too.
Cut it out. Stop trying to dig in the fact that you've got a man and I don't.
Oh, I didn't know that you were single though. Not until now.
Just cut it out. I don't like the way you're boasting to me.
I'm not boasting, I swear.
You're nothing. You're a piece of scum. You hear me?
OMG, I never said that. Listen, Catherine, please. All I came to tell you is that Connor moving down here to Washington and move in with me is the best thing for us. And it'll be the best thing for you eventually, too. You'll see. I promise.
And what the heck is that supposed to mean, huh?
Well, you'll find out one day soon.
Then I don't want to hear it. You can shove that stick up your behind even more and see if I care. I don't give two hoots about you or what you say, okay? He's not moving in with you. Period.
Wow. Okay, I think I got your message loud and clear, Catherine. I didn't think you'd be this adamant about him staying in NYC.
Exactly. That's exactly where he needs to be. Who wants to move to crappy Washington anyway? There's nothing there. Nothing.
Well, if I remember correctly, you haven't even been down here, right?
I don't need to. We have the internet. We have YouTube. I've seen what it's like there already, and I hate it. You think I'm dumb, don't you? There you go again.
Wow. Okay, Catherine. I'm sorry to say this, but this isn't going anywhere. I'm sorry if I made you get mad. I didn't mean to.
You should be. You should be sorry for everything you've done ever since you decided to go out with my brother. Everything was fine until you showed up. So this is all on you.
Okay. I'll see if I can talk to your mom about this. I need to at least get it through to one of you that me and Connor are serious about each other. And we both want to take it to the next step, and getting your blessing would be a good start.
Do whatever you want. The answer is going to be the same. It's your time you're wasting, not mine.
Okay, thanks. Hey, babe. OMG, I had the worst conversation with your sister just now. She literally said that I thought I was above her and was so nasty to me. She called me scum and everything else.
OMG, I knew it. I'm so sorry, babe.
I honestly don't know why she hates me so much. It's so baseless and so irrational. I just don't get it.
Poor babe. I wish I could give you a hug right now.
Thanks. Okay, let me try and talk to your mom and see if she can get on board with us moving in together.
You sure you want to do that now, babe?
Yeah. I have to do everything I can, right?
All right, but maybe I can try and talk to them.
Well, sure, but not now. I'm not giving up that easily here, okay? Let me talk to your mom first, and then if that doesn't work, then maybe you can take over from there.
Okay. Let me know how that goes.
Okay, I'll text you later then. Hi, Tanya. Do you have a second to talk? I was just texting Catherine a while ago and wondered if you could listen to me instead because we weren't getting anywhere in our conversation.
OMG. So you really did decide to text me too, huh? Haven't you had enough? Making fun of my daughter, huh? You think my daughter's not good enough for your stupid ego, huh?
Hey, easy. Why do the both of you think that way? I never said those things, and I'm sorry if what I said came across like that, but that's not what I meant at all. All I want to do is live with your son. We're in love, and we're serious about taking things further.
Well, Connor's crazy, and if he isn't, then you are. You want to steal my son and take him all the way to Washington, huh? You want to kidnap him, huh?
Kidnap? Of course not. Would I ask you if you were okay about us moving in together if I were to kidnap him?
What if something happens to him, huh? You ever thought about that?
What do you mean? He's 25. He can take care of himself, right? And I'm here for him too.
That's not what I mean. He's strong and I know that. But what if you guys break up and you throw him out of your apartment? He'll be on the streets and starve to death.
OMG, that's never going to happen, Tanya. Trust me.
That's why he needs to get his own place and have you move in with him. He's no loser. He's not going to be the one to move into a girl's apartment. He needs to get a proper job and get his own apartment if he wants to do that. And until he does, he's staying here with me. You hear me?
Yes, Tanya, I understand. I can see why you'd want your son to have his own place and be more independent. I think any mother would want what's best for his son, too.
Good! Then you get it.
OMG, but you also have to trust me, Tanya. I don't care about him moving into my place. And he doesn't either.
Trust you? You're telling me to trust you? I don't trust you. What the heck are you talking about? Not one bit of my body will ever trust some Miss Know-It-All woman like you.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Catherine was right when she said that you think you're above us. Well, you ain't.
OMG, not this again. Tanya, I told this to Catherine too, but I do not think that. You're both putting words into my mouth.
Listen up, you airheaded, uptight cow! You ain't taking my son anywhere, and he's staying put. Right here. He suits New York City, and we're his family. He needs to be here with us, and he will stay here. He ain't going nowhere. You got that?
So you and Catherine are both against him moving in with me, and we don't have your blessing.
Darn right, Kate.
Wow. Okay. Thanks for your time, Tanya.
Whatever. Shut up and shove it, woman.
Hey, so yeah, that didn't go well at all either.
Man, I knew it. How are you feeling about it? You know we don't need their permission or anything, all right? We're invincible together. We can do whatever the heck we want with our lives. If we want to be together, no one's gonna stop us, okay?
Yeah, but I want to do things the right way, and if your family doesn't like me this much, then that's a problem for me. I don't know anymore. How can we be together if your family hates me? And we live so far away from each other.
Babe, it's okay. Everything's going to be all right, okay? Listen, maybe the wound is still fresh, you know? Maybe you should just sleep on it or something, all right?
Yeah, maybe. So, are you going to talk to them?
Yeah, I can try. You think I should talk to them now? I mean, they're both downstairs, and I'm the only one upstairs in my room.
Yeah, maybe you can then. But I can already see it's going to be the same thing.
Well, let me try.
Okay. I'm going to have an early night then.
Mom! Where the heck are you now? Why aren't you downstairs? And what the heck do you think you're doing to me and Kate? Well, top of the morning to you too, son. I'm at Janet's house having breakfast, you bozo. I told you she was gonna come and pick me up and make me breakfast at her place this morning. I left the house at like 8 a.m. You forgot what I told you last night, Connor. Okay, yes, you did tell me. Fine. But Mom, listen. We need to talk about what we talked about last night. What do you mean? I thought me and your sister made it crystal clear that you ain't going nowhere. You're staying here until you can find a good enough job to get your own place, and then she can be the one to move in with you. OMG, and I told you that I will. It's all going to be taken care of, Mom. What else did you tell her last night that you haven't told me, Mom? You must be hiding something. Why? What the heck is wrong with you? She wouldn't speak to me last night, and I've tried calling her hundreds of times since then. And this morning, she finally got back to me. And now she's telling me that she wants to break up with me. See? What the heck? This isn't funny. What the heck do you think you guys are doing to me? Son, what did I tell you? You want to know why she did that? What? Why? It's because she wasn't serious about you to begin with. You were just some side gig for her to make her feel good about herself. Side gig? What the hell? What the heck are you talking about? Listen, you heard the way she spoke to your sister and me, right? She thinks she's all that just because she works at some fancy bank in Washington. And she wants you to move to her apartment there. Why can't she move up here to NYC if she's got so much money, eh? I'll tell you why, Connor. It's because she wants to take control of you and all of us, son. What the hell are you talking about? She's not like that. She thinks that she has money and we don't. So she just wants us to do everything she says so she can get her way with everything. What the heck? I told you she's not like that. I've lived long enough to know plenty of women like that, Connor. She's no good for you. You've got to take that back and go and apologize to her, Mom. I'm for real. She's serious about breaking up with me.
Then let her! It's probably for the best, eh? And you've nothing to lose. You're still young.
No, I want her, Mom. It has to be her. I don't get why you don't like her, all right? She's different from the other girls you've met.
Yeah, and she's the worst kind.
No, she's the best kind.
Son, she ain't worth your time. Go and get someone who adores you like I do, all right?
She loves me, Mom. Mom, she's the best thing that's ever happened to me. You don't even understand.
Oh, I do, son. I was in love once. In fact, I've been in love more than once, let me tell you. And when you break up with someone you fell deep for like that, it stings at first. So cry about it, drink over it, do what you want and let it all out. And then, eventually, time will do its thing and you'll get used to the idea. And soon enough, you'll be on the hunt for someone even better. All right, boy. I'm your mother and I've got your back. You'll be fine.
Mom, you don't even know what she's been doing for us. For our family.
Huh. What do you mean?
She's been helping out with our rent and stuff, you know.
What are you talking about, son?
OMG. I didn't want to tell you this. Any of this. You've literally given me no choice though, Mom.
Tell me what? Spit it out.
She's been... Well, I've been borrowing money from her, all right?
What? Did I read that right? Or did you type something you weren't supposed to, son?
No, you read it right, Mom. I've been borrowing money from her, all right?
Since when? And how much are we talking here?
For like the last few months now. She's been helping us to cover our rent and food money. I told her I'd pay her back, and I will, but I was going to get a proper job in Washington for that. That's why I wanted to move in with her over there, so I can get a decent job and earn some decent money.
What the frickin' hell are you doing? Are you serious here, or are you joking around with your mother again?
I'm serious, Mom. You always told me to man up, and I'm doing that right now. Moving out to a different state to get a better job, to earn some money and provide for you guys. And then marry Kate and have kids and the whole shebang.
What the hell, son? You think it's that easy? You think it'll happen just like that?
Well, it could have happened like that if it weren't for you guys both going against her. And now she wants to break up with me. Which means she's not going to lend us money anymore. But that's not even the point. She wants to break up and everything is going south.
Well, why haven't you been paying the rent and all of that, huh? We thought you were paying for us all this time. You lied to us.
No, I just haven't been earning much. In fact, Mom, I got laid off a few weeks ago, all right?
You what? Are you telling me that you got fired and you lied to me again?
No, I didn't lie to you, okay? But it's okay. I get shifts at this pizza joint for now.
Oh, my dear lord. This is not happening to me, son. So, you got fired from Walmart when that's probably the most stable job you've had in ages. And now you're fired, you're working delivering pizza!
Nah, I make them, Mom. I'm the one in the kitchen doing all the hard work.
Shut it! You don't know how to make pizzas! I bet you're just washing up back in the kitchen.
Sure, fine, I do that too. But I haven't been getting a lot of shifts, okay? And come on, working at a pizza joint wasn't going to get me anywhere, right? That's why it was all going to happen in Washington. I could get an office job somewhere. I've already been looking for jobs online, and there's way more work there than in NYC. A lot of companies are so tight with their budget, and they don't want to hire me right now over here. But they have plenty of job postings in Washington, Mom. I've already applied, and they want me to meet them in person and all of that.
Well, then tell them no! You can't go there.
Mom, I need to do this. And why do you think Catherine's still looking for a job here anyway, huh? She's been out of a job longer than me, Mom.
Oh boy. So you really think you can make it out big in Washington? And you really think that you're not just going to be some gopher for that ugly cow, Kate?
Don't call her that, Mom. Kate was really helping me out. She was helping you guys out too. Now, I don't have the money to cover our rent. And neither do you or Catherine.
Shoot! Who the heck is gonna pay for our rent next month, then?
You tell me. This is bogus. Mom, just go and talk to Kate, okay? What? That's the last thing I'll do, Connor. Just take it all back and apologize to her. Over my dead body. Then how the heck are we going to pay for the rent next month? Rolanda knows we only started to be on time with the rent since Kate started paying for it. And now we're back to being late on it again. She's gonna kick us out of this apartment. Don't you understand that? Oh boy. Go and get Catherine to speak to Kate then. I'm not lifting a finger here. Mom, stop being so stubborn for once in your friggin' life. Don't talk to your mother like that, Connor. You've ruined my breakfast with Janet now. Now look what you've done. Are you happy now? You're about to ruin my entire relationship with Kate, Mom. Don't you get that? Kate is a nice girl. She's been nice to me and I want to be the best boyfriend to her, all right? So can you please just talk to her and let us move in together, Mom? Forget it, Connor. Like I've told you before. Over my dead body. She's too out of your league anyway. She's only gonna cause trouble later on when you start seeing the real side of her. She's gonna find better men working in finance or other banks. She'll leave you in no time, Connor. So you might as well save yourself from it all and break it off with her. Then you find a way to pay for our rent then. Connor, you jerk! OMG, what? It's me, you idiot! Mom called me and I'm taking over now. She needs to eat her breakfast in peace. She told me what's happening, okay? How the heck can you be such a wimp that you have to borrow cash off of some loser snob like Kate, huh? Why aren't you a man enough, huh? What the hell did you just say to me? You heard me. You're not man enough to provide for your own family, let alone some random chick. You should be embarrassed about not being man enough. Oh, yeah, right. Like you can talk. How long has it been since you ever had a job, huh? Why don't you go and work at some strip club then, huh? Oh, wait, that's right. You're not even worth that. You don't get to talk to me like that, Connor. Not after how much I've put in to take care of Mom. The number of times I had to do it all alone so that you can be with that dumb idiot. The number of times you left me to take care of Mom alone. That still doesn't change the fact that you've been out of a job for months. That's because I've been taking care of Mom, you idiot. We all know it's not because of that, all right? We all know that you wouldn't last in a job long enough before you call it quits. You're over 40 and you've never held down a job for more than a year. Shut up! You don't even know me! Oh, I know enough, sis. So you can't talk about me being ashamed, you loser. Quit telling me what to do when you can't even get your life straight. You idiot. Go and get back with Kate then. We need to pay rent. I would if it weren't for you guys. You guys scared her off and now she won't even pick up my calls. She won't talk to me. You do something about this then. And you think she'll talk to me? You might as well try because she ain't talking to me or Mom. You're telling me to take everything back and say sorry to that darn woman when I don't mean it. Well, if you don't want Rolanda to kick us out of this apartment, then yes. You're the most frickin' piss-taking brother ever, Connor. Ditto, sis. Fine, I'll talk to her. Darn it. Hey, Kate. This is me, Catherine.
Oh, hi, Catherine. What do you want?
Let's not be so mean to each other, hey? Look, I know that we've said to each other some harsh things that we didn't mean to say, all right?
Oh, did we? Because it sounded like you meant every single word of what you and your mother both told me yesterday.
No, of course we didn't mean it. We all just got heated up in the moment, all right? Anyway, I come here with a peace offering.
A peace offering? What do you mean by that?
Listen, Mom and I have been thinking about this whole situation between us, okay? I admit, we were kinda harsh on you. We didn't mean it like that, all right? Mom's having her breakfast with her friends, so I'm here talking to you instead of her, okay? And we just want to say sorry for being a pair of nasty idiots, all right? You gotta forgive us. What do you say?
You mean you're sorry about what you've said to me and how you treated me because you know you might get kicked out of your apartment now? You spoke to Connor about the money I've been lending him, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So then I don't accept your apology. Your so-called apology was far from sincere, and that's not what I call a real apology.
Oh, come on, Kate. What else do you want me to say, huh? I'm sorry, all right?
Sorry for what, exactly?
You know, calling you names and that.
Okay, yeah, it's still not working. It still means nothing to me. Either way, I'm not going to change my mind about the money.
What? Why not? I've already said sorry like 1,000 times. Get back with Connor and continue with your long-distance thing or whatever you guys were doing.
See? It's right there. You just want to keep me around him now because you found out that I was covering your rent and other random expenses. Well, that's going to stop now, so enjoy finding a proper job that'll give you a roof over your head. I'm not going to stoop as low as you did and call you names. But let me tell you one thing. You should know that you're one condescending woman and I want nothing to do with you. And that includes Connor. It's not worth it.
What the hell? I thought you were in love with him and all of that crap.
Well, I woke up. Just like how you told Connor to wake up.
You read his texts?
Yeah, some of it. And it was enough to wake me up from all of this delusion I was under. Who the heck was I kidding, right? I live in Washington, he lives in NYC with you guys. Asking him to move down here for what? Just to be together? I realized that I probably don't know him as well as I should. I mean, we've only known each other for like a year, right? Moving in with him was probably the craziest idea I ever came up with.
Oh, no. But that's the thing. I don't think it is, and neither does my mom. Connor loves you, right? You guys were always all over each other when I met you for the first time. And even on the phone, Connor's always acting so smitten over you. You guys are meant to be together, all right? Just kiss and make up with him, all right?
Well, sure, it was great all those times. But since our conversations, and even when we met for the first time, I could tell you didn't like me. I had no idea why, but you made that clear in your texts.
Yeah, well, listen, Kate. We were just testing you, all right?
Testing me? What do you mean?
You know, we were just trying to see if you really loved our Connor. We made these little tests to see if you'd pass him to prove how much you love him.
What the heck? No, you weren't!
Oh, yes, we were. Me and Mom, we were both in it. Connor had no idea, of course, and neither did you. But you passed! Congrats! You can have Connor now. He's all yours.
What the heck? No, I don't believe a word of that. That's just bogus. You just made that up on the spot and you almost had me. But I'm not falling for that glib. You're so good at deceiving people and lying to them. It just rolled off your tongue, didn't it? Those are just lies. There was no test. You meant everything you said about me. And you know what? You did me a favor. So well done, and actually, I should be the one thanking you. So, nice one, Catherine.
No, come on, Kate. You can't have stopped loving Connor overnight just like that, right? You love him, and we all know you do. Just get back together with him. He's falling apart and weeping like a girl ever since you broke it off with him.
Oh, no, Catherine. You don't know me, but once I make up my mind, I'm set on it. Just like how I was so set on moving in with him until I snapped out of it. And now, I'm never going to change my mind about this. I'm never going to pay you or Connor any money, and in fact, he's in a lot of debt now. Let's see. I can sum up roughly $5,000 off the top of my head, and that's just to cover the rent for the last 4 months. That doesn't include the money I gave him so that you can go and buy food and clothes and whatnot.
Okay, but you gave him that money, right? He doesn't have to give it back to you. He doesn't owe you. Right?
Oh, he does. And you know what? If he doesn't, I'm going to make him. I'll hire a lawyer and let him or her deal with you guys.
What? No, come on, Kate. Let's not go down that route, eh? We don't want any lawyers or anyone like that involved in our private business, right?
Well, if it comes to it, I will get them involved, Catherine.
Listen, Mom's back now. Maybe she can talk some sense into you, all right? Here, you go and talk to her.
Hi, darling. Kate, how are you doing? Nice sunny day this morning, huh? Are you up to anything interesting today?
Hi, Tanya. Wow. You've never spoken to me like that. This is giving me the creeps. If you're going to convince me to stay with Connor like Catherine did, then you might as well save your time and energy. Because that's not going to happen.
Oh, no, don't worry. I'm sure she said everything she had to say to you. I'm just here to see how you're doing, you know?
I'm fine, and better if I weren't talking to you guys on a Saturday morning.
Oh, whoa. Hey now, there's no need to be so harsh, all right? Hey, so tell me, how old are you again? If you don't mind me asking.
What? I'm 24. Why?
Still so young and ripe. That's a perfect age to settle down, get married, and have children, right? Do you want children, honey?
That's a personal question, and I'm not going to answer that. I know what you're trying to do here, and it's not going to work. I know you're trying to persuade me into getting back with Connor by talking about having kids and stuff.
Oh, no. Please, Kate. I was only asking about, your future vision and everything.
And why would you ask me so out of the blue, huh?
Just to get to know you a bit better, honey. Don't get so mad, all right? We're on the same side here. You're Connor's girlfriend, and any friend of his is our friend too. And you're his girlfriend, so that makes you even more special to us, okay?
So now you're acting like you're interested in me, huh? Whatever, Tanya. You and Catherine need to stop this act now. It's all too late, and like I said, I'm not going to change my mind.
Just shut up and give me the money!
What? Excuse me?
God, I've lost my patience with you. You stupid, dumb, ugly cow! You give Connor the money you've been sending us every month right now, or else!
Or else what, Tanya? I'm the one with the money and plenty of it. And I've got enough money to hire a lawyer to deal with all of this. So if you dare even try to threaten me like that again, I'll be calling my lawyer and you'll be fried.
Jeez. Just forget all this happened and get with Connor again. Listen, I'm sorry I shouted at you just now, all right? It was through text and it didn't come out the way I wanted it to, all right? We're good, okay? You and me. Now, you just need to set things right with Connor.
Excuse me, but weren't you listening to anything I just told you? I told you I'm done with Connor. We aren't moving in together and we aren't together anymore. I have nothing to do with you now.
No, darling, wait. Are you sure about that?
100% yes! I'm going to go now, and you better pay me back all of the money I gave to him to help you and Catherine out. I have the exact amount saved, and I'll text Connor about it. If any of you block me, I'm going to get the police onto you. So don't you even try it.
Kate, listen. Please, let's not do that. Let's just sit and think together, hey?
There is nothing I want to talk to you about. You can go through my lawyer instead, though.
No, that's all right. But thanks.
Then goodbye, Tanya. Have a good day.
Hey, babe. Kate, listen. Do you really have to do this to me? I miss you already, and I wish we could just talk. Baby, are you there? Listen, this Mr. Lawrence got in touch, and he's saying he's your lawyer. You didn't mean for him to call me, did you? I know I told you that I'd give you the money back, but $5,890 is a lot. I need more time to give that back.
Hi, Connor. I'm sorry that we had to end things this way. I tried so many times to get along with your mom and sister, and you know that. I thought we could make it work, but I don't see that happening anymore.
Hey, baby. Thanks for finally getting back to me. I've missed you, babe. And listen, my mom and sister, they're a handful. You already knew that, right? But that doesn't mean that we have to end things, right?
I'm sorry. My mind's set.
Man. Babe, I'm out of a job, and so is my sister, remember? And our landlord, Rolanda, is telling us that we need to move out of this apartment if we can't pay the rent this month. You don't want us to get evicted, right? Sorry, I know all I'm thinking about is this rent thing, but my mind's just everywhere. I don't want to lose you, babe. Come on, I thought things were good between us.
I just think it's better if we ended this relationship.
Hello? Kate, can we just meet up and talk about this in person? I'll drive down again this weekend. How about that?
I don't want to see you anymore, Connor. Enough is enough. I honestly don't see this working out between us anymore.
Don't say that, baby. Please. Come on, let's talk, all right? Babe, are you there? Hello? Hello? Kate!
So, in the end, I got an online consultation with a lawyer who would work with me to get my money back from Connor, his mom, Tanya, and his sister, Catherine. But from what he told me, it seemed like trying to get an ex-BF to give you your money back was going to be a tough case to handle, since nothing was illegal. I lost hope, and I thought that I had lost all of that $5,890 for good. But we still decided to write them a formal letter to give notice of the debt owed, what it was used for, and when I wanted it back by, etc. I also sent them attachments of my bank statements to prove that I sent the money to show them that it was a solid legal document which the court will accept. And then we were just waiting for their response for weeks later. And then I got my money back. Every cent of it. And now looking back, I think that what made Connor pay me back wasn't that letter which me and my lawyer wrote, but it was the fact that I think he felt guilty over what happened. I mean, he was a good guy. He really was. And that also showed me that he really did love me while we were together, however short it lasted. Honestly, it was tough to break up with someone as nice as him, but this long-distance relationship wasn't going to work unless we were physically closer. And with his mom and sister's financial issues as well as his, it was just never going to work out unless I kept lending him money. And that would have slowed down our future progress in terms of getting a house, a stable life, etc. Because I wasn't going to provide for him for the rest of my life. I should have known better and to have let go of that relationship earlier on. But oh well. This was my lesson learned, and now I know not to go for men who live in a different state and men with financial issues. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like it and see you in the next one.
Marissa, when do you think you can come again? Can you bring me a couple changes of clothes? And can you bring another bath towel for me? I don't like theirs.
I just went there last week, didn't I? You know I don't have a lot of spare time. I've got to keep the house clean and go to the gym. And you know I've got a lot of friends I want to see too. My life doesn't revolve around you. And the hospital you're at is over 30 minutes from the house. And I've got all this paperwork from the hospital and a bunch of insurance forms I have to fill out. Could you cut me a little slack, please?
Cut you some slack? I destroyed both of my legs in a car accident. I might never walk again. You know that, right? While I'm in the hospital, can't you put me ahead of some of those other things you want to do?
I did, didn't I? I brought you all the stuff you have in your hospital room now, didn't I? And the hospital supplies you with the necessities. Why do I have to bring things for you anyway?
Well, they do, but I'm gonna be here a while, so I'd like to wear some of my own clothes instead of these hospital gowns.
Stop asking me to do things you can do yourself, or for things the hospital can do for you. Oh, you're acting like a spoiled child. You're not one of those types of people, are you? You can get these things yourself, can't you?
Well, if I could walk or leave the hospital, I could do it by myself, but right now...
Oh, fine. I'll send the stuff to you by courier. What? Do you have a problem with that? I said I'd send you the things you asked for. Well, you should thank me, don't you think?
Marissa, when you heard I got into a bad car accident, you didn't even rush to the hospital. You hardly ever come visit me. And when I ask you to bring me something, you make it sound like it's the end of the world. I just think you should be a little more concerned about me, that's all.
I am concerned. Oh, but it's not like me going to the hospital to see you is going to make your legs magically heal themselves, now is it?
That's not the point. Well, what I mean is, it feels like you've been pretty cold to me recently. And it seems to have gotten much worse since I got into this car accident. You used to always be there for me. We used to always do little things for each other. So just tell me, what's changed? Have I done something to hurt you? I do my best to stay out of your personal life. I never object when you say you're going out to meet friends. I don't say a word when you go out shopping all the time, even though you don't work.
What's this? Are you planning on giving me a lecture now? I'm about to go out, and I don't want to be in a bad mood. So just stop right now.
I'm just saying, you've changed. And it makes me feel sad and lonely, especially now.
Look, we've been married for 3 years already. Things change. We're not dating anymore. We can't act like newlyweds forever.
I understand that. It's just...
Oh, and I almost forgot. I'm taking a trip next week. So don't send me any stupid messages while I'm away on my vacation, okay?
Huh? You're going on a vacation? I didn't know that.
Well, I just told you. So now you know.
I mean, you can go on a vacation if you want, but don't you think the timing could have been a little better?
See, now you're getting on my nerves. It's not like you're in the hospital dying or anything, so what's the problem? Besides, you can't get out of bed anyway.
Well, at least tell me where you're going and who you're going with. I'm your husband. Don't you think I have a right to know?
Oh, God. See, you're always in my business. Well, trying to hide it is a pain, so I'll just tell you. I'm going on vacation with another man.
Pardon?
I think you can understand what I mean, can't you? There's a man I like other than you. Or should I say, instead of you. I'm not interested in you, and I have no feelings for you anymore. I've found someone else.
What? You've got to be kidding, right? Are you saying you're cheating on me?
That's right. So just leave me alone, okay?
Are you saying you want to divorce me?
Oh, that's exactly what I'm saying. Oh, I'll put the divorce papers in that package I said I'd send to you by courier. I'll fill them out. Just sign them and hand them in, okay? I do feel a little bad for you, so I wasn't going to tell you until you got out of the hospital, but you kept complaining and pressing the subject, so that's what you get.
What are you talking about?
And I'm taking half of everything, so make sure it's split perfectly down the middle, okay?
Randy, what's up? Hi, Phil. I'm okay. You must be pretty tired, though, taking over my work from the office. Yeah, I guess. So how are your legs doing? They getting any better? I guess. I'm not too worried about them. I'm lucky to be alive at all. The doctors don't know if my legs are going to work again or not. They're hoping I'll regain use of them. But anyway, I'm sorry you've got to do all my work at the office on top of your own. I know you said you're leaving the company next week. Oh, don't worry about that. I'll work hard up until I leave. Oh, I remember when I was working under you for 2 whole years. You had to help me every step of the way and correct all my mistakes. I'm sure I caused you a bunch of headaches and extra work. I'll consider this payback for then. Ha ha ha. Don't worry about it. I saw the potential in you back then. That's why I kept you on. And that's why I'm so surprised you're quitting. Thanks. I'm gonna be in the office for a few more days before I leave, so I'll help you out with as much as I can until then. If you need anything, just let me know. Thanks. You seem to care more about me than my own wife does. Huh? Did something happen with your wife? Honestly, it appears she's been cheating on me. Oh. Yeah, and she said she wants a divorce. Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? But how do you know she's been cheating on you? You're in the hospital, right? My wife told me herself that she's taking a vacation with another man. What an idiot, huh? What? You're kidding. That's exactly how I felt. I was surprised enough that she was cheating, but to have her just come out and tell me so bluntly, I'm gonna find out who she's cheating with, and I'm gonna sue both of them for compensation money. But since I'm stuck in the hospital right now, I can't do any of that at the moment. I'm really not happy with all of this, but honestly, it's made me so angry that now I've really got the drive to get better so I can take care of all of this. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be bothering you with my personal life. My brain is still kind of all over the place right now. It's, I don't really know what to say right now. That's how I feel too. But you okay? I mean, you're in the hospital right now. Do you think you'll be able to get the proof you need to sue them? Oh, don't worry about that. I'll find a way to do it. Well, what do you mean you'll find a way? Don't worry about it. I've got my methods. I can handle things myself. Anyway, I've got savings. Plus, I'm getting a settlement from the accident. I'll get this thing with my wife taken care of. Well, I understand. But I think you should focus on getting better first. That's the most important thing. Don't overdo it, okay? No problem. I'm glad I've got you on my side. Marissa, are you planning to just ignore me from now on? This has to do with the divorce, so what's the problem? I thought you wanted this divorce. Are you just ignoring me because you're still on vacation? I want to talk about our assets and how much you've got to pay me for cheating. So message me when you see this. If you don't want to message me, just call my lawyer. I already sent you his name and number. If you want to get divorced, you've got to take care of this. Sorry. They won't let me talk on the phone in my hospital room. There's other patients here. What is it? Randy, it's your wife. Huh? My wife? Your wife. She died in an accident. Huh? What are you talking about? I know it's hard to believe, but the police just called the office about it. Your wife. She died when she was on vacation. If this is a joke, it's not funny. You know there are good lies and bad lies, don't you? It's not a lie. She was walking along the ocean shore and a big wave came and pulled her out to sea. All they found of her was her bag. You're kidding. I'm sorry. It's true. But I know you don't want to believe this, but it's the truth. Hold on a second. I can't get my thoughts straight. I understand. You were going to divorce her, but I know you loved her once. This must be really hard for you. That's true, but that isn't the problem right now. Why would the police call my workplace? If they wanted to get a hold of me, why wouldn't they call my cell phone? I don't know why they didn't do that. And her parents never contacted me to tell me this either? If the police didn't know I was in the hospital and they couldn't reach me at home, why wouldn't they contact Marissa's parents? I'm sorry, I can't really speak for why the police did or didn't do something. Wait, unless you... Did someone trick you? Huh? Who called you and said they were the police? Was it a man or a woman? No, I didn't answer I just heard it from another employee. Wait a minute. Why were you at the office in the first place? I thought you quit last week. Oh, there were some mistakes with the last report I did. I had to come in just to correct them. I was only there for a little bit, so I don't know all the details, but I do know that your wife is dead. How can you be so sure? Because it was the police who called the office. But everything you're saying just raises more questions for me. You said Marissa was washed out to sea? But they haven't found her body, right? That's what I heard. But they found her bag somewhere at the scene? And that's enough for the police to declare her dead? The details of what happened, I mean, you're asking the wrong person. Oh, that's right. You said you weren't the one who answered the phone. I understand. I'll call the company right now. Who did you say you heard this from? Who was it now? Oh, I'm sorry. I was so surprised when I heard that I don't remember who told me. No problem. I'll just ask my boss. He knows everything that goes on in the department. Wait, hold on a second. Let me check into this for you. I'll get to the bottom of it. Don't call the office. You're upset right now. You just wait and I'll find out everything for you. You're in the hospital right now too. This is all too much for you. Let me handle it. Phil, you're lying to me, aren't you? Huh? What are you talking about? I've got no reason to lie to you, do I? What would I gain from lying to you? I worked with you closely for 2 years. I know you all too well. You're acting the exact same way you did every time you tried to cover up your mistakes at work. I don't know, I don't remember, I heard it from someone. Those are all the lines you use when you're covering something up. Really? Is that true? I don't remember that. See, you did it again. That's exactly what I'm talking about. What's going on here? Let me guess. You're the one Marissa is cheating on me with, aren't you? What? Oh, that's preposterous. How could you even think that? There's gotta be something wrong with you. I think there's gotta be something wrong with you. All I have to do is contact the office or the police, and I'll immediately find out if this is a lie or not. Come on, Phil. Don't turn your back on me, too. We were friends, weren't we? If you're not sleeping with my wife, why would you lie to me like that? The fact that you're not responding to me anymore just proves to me that you're sleeping with her.
Hey, what are you planning? Why would you do that? My parents just called me and said they got a letter from your lawyer about proof of me cheating on you. Why would you send it to my parents? This has nothing to do with them. I can't believe you.
Oh, what's this? It appears you are alive after all.
Is there something wrong with me being alive?
No, but I thought you were pretending to have died on your vacation. It seems pretty stupid for you to contact me if you're pretending to be dead. I'm not gonna lie. I was really surprised when I heard that the police called saying you had died. But I think it would have been more believable if the police said they had found your bag by the shore and they wanted me to come and get it. Do you guys really think the police are that stupid? They'd declare someone dead because they found a bag?
Shut up. Look, I don't care. None of that matters now anyway.
But it does matter. You pretended to be dead so you wouldn't get sued for the compensation money, right? Do you think faking your own death will have no repercussions? I'm astonished by your and Phil's thought processes.
All this is your fault. You kept bugging me to do all this stuff for you. And then you wanted to know who I was going on the trip with. You made me angry, so I told you I was cheating on you. Then when Philip found out I had told you, he got angry at me because you said you were going to sue both parties. That's why we came up with that plan to trick you.
That was supposed to trick me into dropping the lawsuits? I don't want to be rude, but I think it'd be best if you didn't try to use your brain ever again. Every time you try to use it, you end up making things worse for yourself.
Are you making fun of me now? Well, if you married such a stupid woman, doesn't that make you an even stupider man? All I had to do was to be a little nice to you, and you instantly fell for me. You made enough money that I could quit my job and stay home and be a housewife and keep doing all the things I wanted to do. That's the only reason I married you. We were living together for 3 years, and you didn't suspect a thing. I've been cheating on you for so long now. You're the stupid one. Then, when you got into that car accident, I heard you might not be able to walk again, and I immediately wanted to divorce you. If you can't make money like you used to, and I have to take care of you, you're just useless baggage to me.
You're right, I guess I am stupid. I'm really bad at judging a person's character. On top of how bad you are, my own subordinate from work is the one you were cheating on me with. I didn't suspect that either, but at least I know now. I'm so glad I found out before we had kids and forced them to go through this divorce too.
Oh, no. Don't act like you had anything to do with that either. I was the one deliberately not having your kids. I didn't want a man as ugly as you being the father of my children. That's why I like Philip. He's much more handsome than you, and much younger. He shows some promise for the future, especially my future. I decided a long time ago that if I was going to have kids, I wanted it to be with Philip. He has much better DNA.
Well, I can see you're never going to change, so I'm glad I'm done with you. It'll be easy to get that compensation money from you too. You pretty much screwed yourself every step of the way. There's no way the courts won't award it to me.
Oh, About that compensation money. Do you have a different letter sent to my parents? Saying this was all a mistake and I didn't cheat on you?
Why?
My parents are really angry with me about it. I told them I didn't do it, but they won't believe me. They said they're so disgusted with me that they're going to write me out of their will.
That's great. I feel so much better knowing that your parents are level-headed people. And no, I'm not going to tell them you didn't do it. You cheated. So it's only natural that everyone knows what you did. I really didn't want to get your parents involved, but you were pretending to be dead. And why should I tell them it isn't true? You can't keep this a secret from them anyway. I know you're going to ask your parents to pay the compensation money you'll be forced to pay me.
No, I won't. Money isn't a problem.
What are you talking about? Money is going to be your biggest problem.
Huh?
Don't tell me you were thinking of getting half of everything of mine. You were thinking you would be entitled to half my accident settlement and half my insurance payout, weren't you? But all that stuff is still ongoing. It won't be paid out for a long time, long after we're divorced. So you won't be seeing a dime of any of that. Were you not aware of that?
Huh? Well, you've got to be kidding.
I wouldn't kid about that. My lawyer assured me you'd only be entitled to what we had up until the day you signed and sent me the divorce papers. You're not entitled to the settlement of the lawsuit from the other driver or from my insurance company. Oh, and one more thing. Just to make sure I had an airtight case about you cheating, these past 2 weeks, I've had a private investigator looking into you and Phil. I've learned a whole lot about you both. I even know you two are living in a super expensive condo right now. Neither of you are working, so I wonder how you two will pay for it.
Wait, what gives you the right to do whatever you want? You can't just hire someone to follow us and snoop around. And if I'm not getting your insurance money and lawsuit settlement money, Philip and I won't be able to live. We were counting on half of all of that.
Well, I guess Phil will have to support you. You're divorcing me, so obviously he's your only option. You actually thought because I had a terrible accident that you and Phil could live off of my insurance money? You must be insane.
Wait, well, what about my share of the assets? I should still get 50% of what we have now. I'm definitely getting that, right?
Once all the paperwork is finalized, yes. But then again, you're just going to have to use that money to pay off my lawsuit against you for cheating on me.
Oh my God. Then how am I supposed to live?
Don't ask me that. You need to be asking Phil about that. He's a much better man than me, right? You'll be fine. Phil shows some promise for the future, especially your future, right?
No. Philip doesn't have much saved up.
Now that you mention it, he was always the type to waste money. You two have a lot in common. So anyway, if you want to talk about anything else, just call my lawyer, okay? I know you've got a lot of court papers sent to your house that you need to go through. Read them carefully and call my lawyer when you're done.
Wait, hold on. I'm really in trouble here. Come on. We lived together for 3 years. Don't you feel anything for me?
Look who's talking. Your husband got into a bad accident. He was stuck in the hospital, and he was told his legs might never work again. But you didn't care about me at all, did you? I have no feelings for you anymore, and I have no interest in you anymore. You feel the same way, huh? We should both be happy. We finally feel the same way about something. Randy, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for everything. Oh, you finally contacted me. I'm sorry, I really regret what I did. I admit it, I was sleeping with your wife. Since I've admitted it, would it be possible for you to please reduce the amount of the lawsuit? Did my lawyer not talk to you about this already? I'm not changing the amount. He should have told you that. I see. He did. Well, that's why I wanted to contact you directly. I was hoping if I apologized to you, you'd reduce it a little bit. I know you're a kind man. That's why I was so surprised to see you get so cold and ruthless with all this. I heard you even blocked Marissa's number. You know what? I thought you were my friend. My wife cheated on me, that's one thing. But to find out it was my friend sleeping with my wife, even I'm not nice enough to let all of that go. I was nice to you at work because you were new to the company and it was my job to train you. This has nothing to do with that. But that's... Anyway, you sent proof of me sleeping with your wife to my parents' house. My dad saw it. His blood pressure went through the roof. It's causing him serious health problems now. So I think you should take that into consideration. Is that my fault? I think that's his son's fault for sleeping with a married woman, don't you? Well, yeah, but... And your father's not in the hospital over it. In fact, he's doing fine. Is this another one of your plans to get out of paying money? Huh? I was talking to your dad. He called me to apologize for your actions. We had a nice chat. I asked him how he was doing. He said he was doing great. He never mentioned high blood pressure or going to the hospital or anything. Well, that's because you said you were sorry for everything you did, yet you go and lie to me again? Do you not have any idea what you're doing? Okay, I'm just going to tell you my situation, no more lies. After that, please consider reducing the amount of the lawsuit, okay? I'm not guaranteeing anything. Truth is, I can't deal with Marissa anymore. Before we started living together, she was always happy and kind and fun to be around. But since we started living together, I've been noticing a lot of things. For one, she won't lift a finger around the house. She doesn't do any of the housework. And we can't afford to live in this condo, yet she refuses to get a job of any kind. I'm still looking for another job myself. It's driving me crazy. And even with all that, she's still burning through what little savings I have, just wasting it on stupid things. Yeah, that's the type of woman she is. I didn't notice it soon enough. But you found out quickly, so good for you. It's not good. Neither of us have anywhere else to go, so we have no choice but to keep living together. If I could run away, I would. But my parents said if I run from her now, they'll disown me. They said they'll write me out of their will. I see. Thanks for telling me everything. Well, I do have one thing I feel I should thank you for. Huh? It would have been terrible for me to have stayed with that worthless human for any longer than I did. I'm glad she left me for you. Now she's your problem. Trust me, she won't let go of you until she's found another man she can suck the life out of. That's the type of person she is. Randy, I'll do anything. Can you please just let this one thing go? Please cancel the lawsuit. I'll do anything. I'll help you out even more than Marissa ever did. Please, find it in your heart to forgive me. I see. Okay, I'll forgive you. Really? Of course not. How does it feel to be lied to? Huh? Make sure you both pay me my compensation money. Enjoy living with Marissa. You two are made for each other. Two worthless humans living together. After that, the courts were able to get Marissa and Phil to both pay me my compensation money. Both of them had admitted to cheating before the divorce was finalized, so they had no way of getting out of it. Marissa didn't have any money to pay me with, so it was taken off what she would have normally gotten from the divorce. Even after 3 years of living together, she didn't have any savings of her own. After having my compensation money deducted from what she would have gotten from the divorce, I ended up not needing to give much of anything to Marissa. I was able to keep all the money in the bank and the house. Oh, and about Phil telling me that Marissa was killed when she was pulled out to sea by that wave, the private investigator found out that the story was deeper than I thought. It turns out Phil actually pretended to be a passerby at the vacation spot, and he called the police to say he witnessed a woman being pulled out to sea by a wave. After a search and rescue effort turned up nothing, the police started investigating Phil for filing a false police report. Luckily, what he did was only considered a minor offense, but Phil had to pay a pretty big fine for doing it. I feel pretty ashamed to say that I was tricked by these two idiots for such a long time, but I'm relieved that it's all come to an end now. As for me, I've been released from the hospital and I'm living life in a wheelchair for now. My company was able to get everything set up so that I could continue doing my job from home. Even though the doctors say there's a chance I might never walk again, I'm getting some feeling back in both of my legs. If I work hard with my rehabilitation, there's also the possibility that I will be able to walk again. When I got divorced, I couldn't help but feel like I had been betrayed. I was quite shocked by the whole ordeal. But if things had continued with Marissa like they were, she would have bled me dry. When I think about that, I can't help but feel grateful that Phil took her from me. At this point, the most important thing to me is my health. And I think I'm slowly getting my life back together. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button.
Did you pick a fight with my son and kick him out again? Is that what he told you? That I started a fight? Come on, don't try and act like you didn't. I've been raising my son for 30 years now. I can tell what's happened to him by just looking at his face. Bless his heart. He tried to tell me that that wasn't the case and you didn't do anything, but I can tell when he's lying. I know what you're like as well. You've been nagging at him about every little thing he does and accusing him of things again, haven't you? You've completely worn him out shouting at him and kicked him out of the house. That's what happened, isn't it?
Yes, that's exactly what happened.
I can't believe you. How can you be so shameless? I said I knew you were like this. I don't know what he could have seen in you. What has my son ever done to deserve to meet a witch like you? What could he possibly have done to be punished like this? I can hardly think about it. My heart feels like it's going to break. It's not fair.
What has he ever done? Do you really think that I just kicked him out of the house for no reason? I'd gone out to get this week's shopping, and I came back home to find him lying on the living room couch with another woman I'd never seen before in my life. He wasn't happy just to be cheating on me with another woman. He even brought her over to our house. Do you expect me to just forgive him and move on after seeing that? Do you know how sick I was to see that? In my own house? I'm shocked. I'm disgusted, and I can't keep my head straight. Your son is not the one who's the victim in this.
All he did was have an affair, and you kick him out his own house like that. Why are you trying to make this such a big deal? It's nothing worse than going out drinking or taking up smoking. It's just something men do. He works tirelessly day and night to take care of you and pay for everything for you. You really can't just allow him to have a little bit of a break.
When have I ever not let him take a break? Just because he's working hard, does that mean he needs to go cheat on me with another woman? Is that what you mean by a break? Do you really think that I should have let him go out and sleep with other women? Just because he works hard for me, I should just look the other way and accept it how it is?
Yes! If my son wants to go out using his own hard-earned money and meet someone and have fun, why do you have to interfere? You, who's eating and living off the money that my son earns, and any woman he goes out and has an affair with are both the same to me. Both of you are just parasites hanging on to my son. It's not like my son's asked you for a divorce or gone out and started a family with another woman. Why are you making such a fuss over this? He's your husband. He does so much for you. Why can't you just be a bit more understanding? You're his wife. Have a little bit of dignity. You can't just kick your husband out of the house for something like this. Don't make such a fuss being jealous over his mistress. It's embarrassing. Good, successful men like my son. Do you think there's any out there that haven't had a mistress or two? Do you think a woman like you has the right to make such a scene over this? You just have to ignore it and let it go. You're his wife. Stop acting like a jealous girlfriend.
Are you possessed by someone from the last century or something? Who thinks like that anymore? Do you really believe that? You really think I should just act like everything's fine while my husband is cheating on me? If you really do think that way, then all I can say is that you need to go see a psychiatrist. It's not normal. Oh, but an old woman like you who's only just getting by on the money her son sends her would be able to afford a psychiatrist, wouldn't you? Don't call me a parasite when you're living off your son's money as well. Why don't you go and make your own money? Or do you just prefer being a parasite?
Who do you think you are to say that to me? What's so wrong about receiving some money from my son? I've brought him up for 30 years. I've done more for him than you ever could. It's my right to receive his money. A useless, hateful woman like you is not deserving of being with my son. You're so lucky to be with a man like my son.
And yet you think you have the right to just kick him out of the house. Do you not have any shame? I've told you, don't think that you own my son, all right? He has the right to go out and meet whoever he wants. No matter who my son is with, whether it be me, his mother, or a girlfriend he's met. If he's happy and likes to be with somebody, then you need to treat that person with respect. How many times do I have to tell you this for you to finally get it inside your head? Anybody that your husband wants to spend time with, you have to treat them well. So, what? I'm just supposed to let him go out and do whatever he wants and pretend like I don't notice? What should I do if he goes out and knocks up some random woman and comes back with a baby? What do you mean, what do you do? Thank him! You haven't been able to get pregnant. You should be grateful that someone is able to give your husband a child. It's been more than a year since you and my son got married, and you still haven't been able to give me a grandchild. Do you know how stressed I am? If someone is finally able to give me a grandchild, then that'd be the best thing I could ever get. Don't you agree? Aren't you worried about not being able to have your own child? I think that if you can't have my son's baby, then it's fine if he has a baby with someone else. If he's my son, it doesn't matter to me with who he had the baby with. It'll be my precious grandchild all the same. I can't believe this. I don't even know what to say to you. How can you say things like that? You're a woman too, aren't you? You know what it is I'm going through better than anyone. How can you really say to me that I should just let my husband have a child with another woman? Are you out of your mind? Are you really a mother if, instead of trying to lead him onto a better path, you just let him go out and do whatever he wants? You'll let him dig himself into a deeper and deeper hole, all while just watching and supporting him? The reason your son has turned out to be like this is because you just gave birth to him and didn't bother to bring him up properly. He thinks that he can treat me like trash and go out and sleep with another woman because you never taught him properly. You never even had a child. What do you know? Who do you think you are, acting like you know everything so well? I've never, ever said that I was the best mother. But my son's happiness is my #1 priority. I will do anything for him so that he can be happy. I don't care if you think what he's done is wrong. He's my son and I will always take his side. That's what mothers do. I expect you to put my son's happiness and feelings first as well. If not, then as his mother, I will make him divorce you. I'm not letting you treat my son like trash that can just be thrown out of the house if he does something you don't like. I'll let it go this time and just let him stay over at my house tonight. But if this happens even one more time, understand that I will not be able to forgive you again. What in the world is happening? I just got home. Why isn't there anything here? Your son's phone is off. Do you know what's happening? Why is the house empty? Where is everything? It was me who told him to turn his phone off. I don't understand. Why? What is happening? I'm not letting you fight with my son anymore. He doesn't deserve the abuse, that's why. As his guardian, I've had to step in to sort things out for him. What are you even talking about? Is it really so hard for you to understand what's going on? While you were staying at your parents', we found a new place and rented a moving truck to take everything out of the house. Goodness, it's a relief. Finally, I don't have to see your shameless face ever again. We've moved. He's left you. Wait, you're serious? You're telling me you've moved house while I was gone without even asking me? And there's divorce papers here. Did you leave these? Is this why you told me to go to visit my parents for a relaxing weekend? So that you could move your son out without me knowing? Are you being serious? Is this a joke to you? You can't just move your son away and leave divorce papers for me on the table. A divorce is between a wife and her husband. We need to have a proper conversation first. Why couldn't you just let us sort this out between ourselves? Well, what could I do? I didn't have any choice. His girlfriend just came to us and told us that she's pregnant. What do you want me to do? Just turn her away? I'm sorry, but I'm not having my grandchild born out of wedlock.
My son needs to divorce you now so that he can get married to his girlfriend before the baby comes. I've met her, and she seems lovely. She's a good fit to be a wife for my son. This is just how it needs to happen. I don't have any time for you to be making a fuss. You saw what a beautiful woman she was. That's why you must have gotten so mad and kicked my son out of the house. You were just so jealous that he was with something so much better than you. That's it, isn't it? It's shameful. Embarrassing. You started all of this. If you wouldn't have acted like a jealous kid and just treated my son better, then this wouldn't have happened. It's your fault that you've ended up divorced, so don't try and tell me that what I've done is wrong. My son's new girlfriend is kind, not argumentative like you. She treats me and my husband with respect like we deserve. She treats me like I'm her real mother. She even offered to let me come live together with her and my son. Unlike you, who said that you'd absolutely not have me living with you. You two couldn't be more different. Not only is she beautiful on the outside, she's beautiful inside too. You know that. And to top it off, she's blessed me with a grandchild. Do you really think that you deserve my son over her? All you do is eat and lounge around the house all day. But she's actually got a good job. A useless woman like you who can't earn her own way or even give me a grandchild has no business being anywhere near my son anymore. He's found his true match, so just leave us alone. I don't want to fight with you anymore. Sign the divorce papers and get out of me and my son's life forever. It's over now. It's too late. There's no use throwing a tantrum, crying and begging to be taken back. So just leave our lives quietly. All right. Why would I cry over being able to get away from a senile old woman like you and the stupid waste of space that is your son? If you're really so deluded that you think I'd beg you to be taken back, then you really should go and see a psychiatrist. There must be something very wrong with you. I'm relieved that finally I'm free from you two. You're acting tough, are you? A woman like you, a good-for-nothing who can't earn her own money. You're really confident that you're going to be able to live without being a parasite to my son. Don't try and hide it. I can practically hear you shaking through the phone. I bet you're probably crying right now, but I don't have any sympathy for you. You brought this upon yourself. Really? You really think so? I'm completely fine. I will manage. But you two? I think you'll come crawling back begging me for help soon enough. Excuse me? Why would I possibly ever need anything from you? And to beg you, no less. I would never. Think whatever you like. You really managed to annoy everyone around you, even when you're in such a dire situation. It's a talent. I'm not talking with you anymore. Stop bothering me. All right, you keep on being deluded then. Enjoy it while it lasts, because I can't imagine you and your son's magical new life is going to last for long without me. You shameless thief! Redeposit my son's money that you took right now before I go to the police station and file a report. There's not even $100 left in his account. It doesn't make sense. It's obvious that it must have been you stealing it all, so don't try and lie to me. I won't have it. Just send all the money back and don't think about keeping any. I want it all back. You're accusing me of stealing now? Do you have any proof that I stole that money? Do you? Or are you just shouting at me to give money back that I never even took in the first place? He only earns hardly $600 a month from his part-time job at the convenience store. Did you really expect a reckless, self-centered man like your son to keep savings? To care about anything but what he wants to do? Of course not. He's hardly making enough money to get by month to month. What sort of massive pool of savings were you dreaming of? Any money he's not using to feed himself, he uses to go meet women. What are you talking about? My son doesn't earn that little. Don't be ridiculous. He's not a kid that's just gotten his first job. I don't know why you're trying to tell me he works at a convenience store. We both know that's not true. Right? It is ridiculous, isn't it? How incompetent do you have to be as a grown 33-year-old man to only earn $600 a month? And to think a man like him would go out and get another woman pregnant. I guess if being stupid is a talent, he's overflowing with talents. You must be proud of him. Yes, I am. I'm proud of my son, more than anything. Who do you think you're fooling, spouting nonsense like this? Do you really think I believe you, of all people? Stop lying to me. It's obvious. This story you're trying to make up makes no sense. You took that money. I know it must have been you, so just stop. He sent me $700 every month, and yet you're trying to tell me he only earned a measly $600 every month. Does that make any sense to you? If you want to try and lie to me, at least learn how to count first. Don't you get it? I'm the one that sent you that money every month, not him. Even if he made enough to send you $700 a month, he would keep it all to himself. The only reason he made me send you money was because it wasn't coming out of his own pocket. You're just a housewife. Where would you even get any money to send me? How many times have I told you to stop lying to me? Are you a compulsive liar or something? This is getting ridiculous. Are you having fun? I do stay home and take care of the house, but I do have a job. I work from home. Never have I used your son's money to take care of myself. I pay for everything I need. The fact that you've been looking down on me, calling me just a housewife all this time, was the second most frustrating thing that has happened to me since I married your son. The first being, of course, after only 3 months of being married, when your son quit his full-time job to go around sleeping with random women while I was working. He made me not tell you anything about that, though, of course, to protect his pride. He didn't want anyone to know that I earned more than him, so he told you and everyone else I was just a housewife that didn't work to make himself feel better. Let's say that what you're saying is true. How many years has he worked full-time at that company for? Does it make sense that he'd have no savings at all? I asked to see his account after he said he couldn't give me any money anymore. He said he was broke, but I thought he was just saying that. How did this happen? Even if he quit his job, he worked long hours and earned a lot at that job. Where has it all gone? What? Do you think he just found these beautiful women to sleep with him for free? You're already this old and you still don't know these things? He's blown all his savings going out and paying to meet up with women. But what does it matter to you if your son doesn't have any money? That woman has a good job, doesn't she? Just live off of her like you did your son. It turned out that she lied about everything. She doesn't have a job, and she's not even pregnant either, he says. My son told her that he was rich, and he'd buy her a nice house. So that tramp lied about everything to get my son to marry her so she could live a cushy life. As soon as she found out I don't earn anything and she couldn't get any money off me, she's completely changed. She's threatening to make me leave the house we're living in together unless I find a job. All she cares about is money. That gold digger. What am I even supposed to do? What do you mean? If she wants you to leave, just leave. Why are you so scared of her? You weren't afraid to treat me like trash when I was with your son. Why are you hesitating now? I've left my house to move in with them. I terminated my lease. I don't have any money. I don't have anywhere to go if I leave. I've already used the money I got from the deposit on a new sofa and an aircon system because I thought they were both working and earning a lot. What am I supposed to do? I don't have anything. What am I going to do? This can't be happening to me. I don't deserve this. What are you so worried about? Your amazing son will take care of you, I'm sure. He doesn't care about me. If they get any money, they'll go and spend it all going out to eat. They couldn't care less if their old woman starves. He's choosing that two-faced gold digger over his own mother. I can't believe this is happening. What did I do wrong to deserve this? I'm so shocked. I think I'm going to have a heart attack. I can't believe this. Well, those two will be getting a taste of their own medicine soon. I've made sure of it. What? You've already been divorced. What can you possibly do? Yes, we are divorced, thanks to you.
I've gone to the courts, and I'll be claiming alimony from him from now on. My lawyer has sent the documents. They should arrive with your son soon.
What? Why would you do that? They don't have any money. What are you doing? I've just been telling you, none of us have anything. He can't pay it. You're going to ruin us all. They're already suffering for what they've done. So please, just be kind and forgive them. You can do that, can't you? You don't need alimony from him. You have enough money to take care of yourself.
It's not my problem. I have every right to claim alimony. You terminated the lease on me and your son's house, don't you remember? I haven't been able to work since then because I had to find a place to stay. Like you said, I'm a clueless, hateful woman, aren't I? Do you really expect someone as horrible as me just to forgive and forget? I'm not letting him get away with what he did to me. He deserves everything he gets.
Fine. If that's how you feel, then do what you want to them. But can't you at least send me some money? I don't have anything. What am I supposed to do? I apologize for how I've treated you. I shouldn't have called you a housewife or a parasite. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Can't you at least give me a little money just so I can take care of myself? I need to find a new place to stay. Do you understand how dire my situation is right now? Are you really going to just leave me to fend for myself?
You've treated me like I'm worthless from the moment I married your son, and then threw me away as soon as his new girlfriend came around. How can you ask me for money right now? You're not even competent, let alone bothered enough to go out and earn the money to pay me back. Do you have any shame? If you're not earning your own money, then you should have saved instead of spending everything. You always just want to be given anything you want, without ever having to do anything in return. That's why you're always going to be a beggar like this. You're never going to change. I'm not giving you any more money.
Excuse me? A beggar? How dare you?
Yes, that's right. A beggar is exactly what you are. You know, after you packed up me and my husband's house and left those divorce papers, I thought about going to you to get all the money back I had to send you for all those months. Do you even remember how much I've sent you? How much of my money you've spent like it's water? I'll just think of that money I sent you as doing a favor for a useless woman like you who can't earn their own money. I'll let you keep it. You don't need to pay me back. It's not like you could anyway. If you have even a shred of decency left, then please leave me alone and never contact me again. After that, my ex-husband and that mistress of his ended up taking out a loan to pay for my alimony. I've heard that lately they're both doing whatever jobs they can find to pay back the loan. I wonder if those two will be able to hold down a job long enough to actually pay off the loan. He doesn't want to do anything but spend and have fun, and she only got in a relationship with him because she thought he was rich and she'd be living a cushy life staying at home. As for the woman that used to be my stepmother, I heard that she'd been going from relative to relative staying at their homes. She finally ended up down in a tiny, dilapidated apartment that belonged to her grandfather. She's lucky to have a place to sleep and enough money she squeezed out of her relatives to eat her 3 meals a day. Considering that she'd never worked for anything herself, it's the best you can hope for. On my side of things, after I got divorced, I met a nice, honest man and we got married. I've had a baby boy and we're living an amazing life together. He truly cares about me and the baby. When I walked home that day to find that my husband was cheating on me, and had been for months, I was shocked and felt betrayed. It really messed up my head for a long time. But now, I actually feel thankful to that man. Because of what he did to me, I'm here where I am now, happy and thriving. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and subscribe to see more content.